Hey guys, it's Justin. I'm back in your microbiology laboratory and we're checking our results on the phenol red broth tests that we did on our unknown microbes. What I did was let them incubate for 48 hours at 37 Celsius. I believe I originally said 24 hours, but checking on them yesterday, it looked like they could use another 24 hours to make sure our test results are valid and good to go. So first we're going to look at our gram-positive test results and the glucose-based phenol red broth. So if we look, we can see the yellow color here, so that turned from a red color to a yellow, indicating that glucose was fermented, and it turned the phenol red indicator in the media a yellow color because it is now at a low pH compared to neutral or a basic pH where the color would remain red. So since it's yellow, we can be certain that this gram-positive microbe ferments glucose. Now looking at the inside durum tube, you can see that it's still a light red color, but that's just because it probably could have used some more incubation time. It would eventually turn yellow as well. And we can see a couple bubbles formed at the top of this durum tube on the inside there, and that would be a positive gas formation result. So any bubbles you see on the inside of a durum tube, you can call positive for gas formation. Okay, and now looking at our gram-positive phenol red broth lactose base, it's still completely red. So I can see turbidity in there, meaning that cells did grow, so it wasn't like it was a bad inoculation. The inoculation was fine. There's other nutrients in here that allows a microbe to grow, but the nutrient we were concerned with, lactose, was not fermented, so the phenol red remained red, and there's no liquid displacement or bubble formation on the inside of the durum tube. So this would be a negative result for lactose fermentation. Okay, now if we look at our gram-negative, we can see this completely turned yellow, and this is the glucose-based phenol red broth, and it really liked glucose because we can see a complete color change to yellow, and I don't know if you can see it or not, but half of the durum tube is clear. So it was full, so the broth was completely displaced in the durum tube because of gas formation. So that's a strong positive for glucose fermentation and gas production. And then now if we look at our lactose-based phenol red tube here, we have the exact same result. We have a complete color change to yellow, indicating a strong positive for lactose fermentation, and a large displacement of liquid in the durum tube, which would indicate a strong positive gas production test as well. So our gram-negative, then, we can say ferments glucose and lactose and forms gas from fermenting both of those sugars. So that's how you interpret a phenol red broth test, and from here you will take notes on your results and then plan accordingly on what to do next to identify your unknowns.